Hello guys, welcome to the training about the addressable FADS. And I am Ken, the product manager from Wisualarm. And for this session, in this training, we will start from the system overview here, and including the key features, along linkage introduction, and also some demo video. The first step, system overview. For the addressable system, it is OEM54 certificate, but it used for protection in the security from fire. And it combined by all kinds of detectors and transmission devices, and also the terminal for one-stop management, like the local terminal, it is FACP, and also the platform client, cloud platform, and also the local private platform, DSS Pro. The working flow like that. The detectors for the target from the smoke or heat or fire and sent to the FACP. FACP linkage the alarm device here and also display the detailed information, and also can report to the repeat panel to display the detailed information to other location. And the people from the terminal, the management and terminal to check the detail, the event, and can quick operate here. For the top rows of this system, it combines like that, the wiring from the loop to all kinds of addressable devices here, like the Ethernet module, the linear beam detector, and its proof detector, smoke, heat, MCP, and alarm. And also the wireless substation here. With gateway, we can access the wireless smoke detector, wireless heat detector, wireless smoke MCP, wireless soft stop. For the wind detector, we also can offer the smoke detector, heat detector, and multi-sensor smoke and heat, and the CO and LPG energy detector here. There is two modules in this system. For the module, we can access the conventional sensors like conventional heat, smoke, MCP to the addressable system, and it can be used to transfer the old project upgradation to new system like that, because the module can access the third-party sensors here also. And for the linkage module, we offer the input module, and it can access the third-party detectors and also some standalone detector and like camera here. And for the frame detection camera Pro series, we can access to the loop directly. It is addressable. And for the detector, we have basic one and the upgrade one to access the remote indicate here, and also with relay output signal here. And we also have new products like the soft stop base here. It can be used with the smoke detector or heat detector. When there is fire triggered, the soft stop base will report the alarm local with short and visible signal. And this is the gas releasing system with this panel, releasing panel. It can control the gas releasing for fire event to have protection with the data center of some fab, some important store. And this is the CRT. it like a local measurement device for the local monitoring and local like a display by the map application like that. And for the system, the benefit like it can integrate business management in the system, not only monitoring but also measurement, real-time monitoring, alarm management, device management, and also data analysis, report generation, remote control. And also, it offers the data storage for the record for events, operation record, and maintenance record, configuration record for searching for like when we do troubleshooting or we inquiry for the history operation here. And it can offer the equipment access to other system events to make a system linkage with other systems. And here we come to the key feature of the system here. For the first one, it is the FACP, Fire Alarm Control Panel. For now, we have two series. The first one, the loop number from 1 to 10 loops. It can extend by loop car. And with a built-in printer, the battery, compatible battery here with 40Ah. And also with the selectable function panel here. And the panel supports IoT solution and modular design and touch screen, full touch screen here, 10-inch, and with some smart function I will introduce later. And for the basic one, the first generation, this series, it is phase loop number with 1 or 2 loops, an optional printer, and the battery it is 5Ah, and also with a fixed function panel inside. Support IoT solution, an integrated design, LCD screen. And for this basic one, the detailed information like that. This is screen and the menu panel for the screen, and Thread and Siri module to help operate like a active stop this Thread and disable enable this Thread, and function lock for this function panel control panel. It used to control one-to-one control to the in-IO module to control the third-party system to active and stop in real time. And with a thermal printer here. And here it is state indicate for event, operation, power, and the state. An operation button here. You can reset, mute, check event, and active alarm. It is the date sheet here. Phase 1 or 2 loop, 254 points for each loop, and 4.3 LCD. And for the panel, it is Class A topology for now, as default. And we have the zone, but it is like every 32 addresses, phones address, fixed addresses. And for the cassette, maximum 124 panels, 128 panels to cassette each other like that. And for the IoT solution, we have two options for the system. The first one, it is online solution with Wisualarm cloud platform. It is very convenient and you don't need to deploy the servers in the project. You just need connect the system onto the public network to management. The second one, it is local solution, Addressable platform. With this platform, it is private and deployed in local state. And for this one, it is not only fire alarm system, but also like the smart building solution you can make it. and cable requirement, the communication distance from 1.5 kilometer to 3 kilometers. And it is new generation control panel. A struggle like here it is a full touch screen here, and thermal printer here. And the button include start stop and reset mute, the fast operation panel for some emergency situation. And the control module here, we have 3 kinds of control module here actually. The first one, it is like selectable to indicate the state and external system operation by I/O module in the loop. And it is state indicate here for event operation power similar. And permission lock, it is new 8 lock. It is like for some emergency situation, we want to operate as an administrator. So you can just switch the lock to get a permission to make the administrator operation. And for the zone indicate module here, you can define the zone by yourself with the addressable address. Like you can make a zone and you can configure which zone you want to indicate in the panel. And this is the zone ancillary module. It not only support the indicate for the state, but also control. So you can choose the shared or unshared state and control, or activate or stop state and control for the zone. Here is the detailed introduction for the function modules. The first one, it is zone indicate module. The maximum 32 simulated zones here for each zone indicator module. For the module, you can select to buy the number according to the requirement for the project. And it can divide the fire alarm or fault event to indicate with each indicate per indicate related to per zones like that. And for second one, maximum 16 simulated zones to indicate. You can define the indication event here or operation, then disable, enable, activation, stop, like that. The third one, maximum 6 I/O channels to control per module here. So it is selectable to installation in this place. With maximum 8 panels, 8 function panels could be installation in this system, in this panel, in one panel. And this is the struggle of the panel. It is the cover, protective cover, and the user panel with the operation indicator function, all of them onto the panel. And this is main board here. In the main board, it offers the terminal, all kinds of terminal of the system, and also the card here, loop card, communication card, and this is the power module and battery. For the selectable card, expansion card, we have 3 kinds of card. The one loop expansion with built-in indicator to indicator here. And modular design, you can selectable to installation in member. And protective struggle here. It protects the hardware from broken when you installation. And also with 2 loop, the same loop card here. And the third one, it is network protocol board. used to access with the DSS Pro solution here. When you want to make a solution, like include the DSS Pro and the fire alarm system, you need to transfer the communication by the car. Transfer from Modbus to SDK here. It is a data sheet about the new control panel. It's turnable from 1 to 2 loops. And when you order the panel only, there is no the function card or function module including. The loop capacity less than 254, and the display it is 10-inch LCD touch screen, and with built-in thermal printer. And for the topology mode, it supports both Class A and Class B. And for the zone, it is different from the first generation. You can define the zone like which device you want to add in the zone. It is flexible define. And the maximum cassette also 128 panels. And for the solution, also 2 options here. For the spec of this system, the panel it is full system monitoring. It supports sensor contamination monitoring, settable pre-alarm, and real-time monitoring and fast response to alarm, editable alarm linkage here. And also in the solution, it offers flexible system design like hybrid wired and wireless system. You can for some scenarios, it is hard to check the installation position and or even some place a forbid to installation. So you can use the wireless solution. And also we can hybrid the addressable and conventional system with the Zoom module. And we offer the online monitoring, management, operation to the whole system. And for the installation, we offer the convenient application. It is two-way no-port wiring design, and we offer the preset calculation tool and compatible with the configuration software to help you deploy the system. And for the panel, it supports Modbus protocol for the third-party integration. And for the highlight function, the first one, it is sensor contamination monitoring for small detector. After the deployment of the new project, maybe 1 year, half year, the small detector could be affected by the dust. So it requires the small detector can help to report the dust heat if it is affected already by this situation. So in the system, for the new generation panel first, it can support the dust heat detection from sensor and report to the system to measurement the normal working state of all the small detector. And also the small detector supports to automatically adjust by algorithm from the to prevent the affection from the dust on the small detector. The second highlight function it is the editable pre-alarm function. This function prevents the error fire alarm from the maybe there's someone cooking, or maybe there's someone moving the box and make some dusty to trigger the fire alarm, or maybe some water around the small detector or heat detector detection the uh, high temperature, but it is no fire, no real fire event. So in this pre-alarm function, when there's only one detector reports the fire alarm, we can set a self-recover time here. If the detector reports all the time up to self-recover time, so we will transfer the pre-alarm to to the real fire alarm. But if in the self-recover time, during the time the sensor it recovers itself, it flashed and with normal state, and the pre-alarm will transfer to normal state. It will no linkage the alarm device in the system. And if two sensors trigger the fire alarm in the same time, the system transfer to alarm state directly. So it helps you to judge correctly to the fire event. And another situation like that, like we said just now, it is no clean within self-recovery time. It will transfer to alarm state like that. And also in this function, you can configure for the self-recovery time. It is the true topology here, supports both class A and class B. And also it will support the maintenance mode, help you to maintenance for the system. And in this mode, it will also report the alarm event, but will no linkage any real alarm and trigger the alarm device. So just keep recording, and after you close the maintenance mode, you can export the maintenance mode record to help you deliver it to the some apartment like that. And this is the addressable fire alarm system, like one-stop management. It offers the online monitoring, real-time event syndrome, and also with mobile app client, and fast response operation. You can remote control and operate for the system like reset, like mute, or linkage, and also the remote configuration for the panel or for the system. And it also keep the event maintenance records you can export from online client. And both the first generation and second generation panel they are running on the Wisualarm digital protocol. With this protocol, is flexible communication and support multi-incidence linkage formula. And it can report efficient incident reporting for the event, every type of event, fast response, and long communication range. And for the cases, the topology like that, maximum 128 panels. And for the first generation, it is master and slave modes. But for the new panel, every panel is the master panel, can control all the system. There would be new software, the second generation tool, to help you faster operation, faster configuration for the linkage function. it will release in H1 in Q1 of 2026. It will accessed by RJ45 network terminal, and the performance limitations declaration in the software directory, and the communication distance declaration for real solution. Required battery specification declaration included. And also the system configuration in real time, and flexible alarm linkage design. It also can save several projects in the tool directory, help you management all the system. Do you have any questions about the panel for now? You can speak by microphone. Yeah, it is free to use now. For it support to RJ45, and we will keep the USB function also, both of them. We can offer the certification after training for the software. If it is required, we can deal with this requirement. No, the new software will support both the old FACP and the new FACP, both of them. I think you can, if after cassette for the system, you can contact one of the panel onto DSS Pro directory and match so the one panel to all system. Can cassette each other with these two generation. But I think it is now so popular, right? In one project, the customer only will choose one panel in usually. Don't need to upgrade, can be used directly. If you want to access the addressable system onto DSS Pro, then you'll need to buy the network card. Actually, we can call it a protocol card. And if you just connect this system onto Wisualarm cloud platform, you don't need to buy the protocol card because the protocol card is used to DS Pro system for the SDK communication. And as you say, you just want to cascade for FACP to one system. You don't need to buy this network card. It is different from the network card in the Honeywell. In Honeywell, it is like useful cascade each other together. But in our system, the cascade function, it is basic function. It is no extend function different. For the annual annunciator, it is like a repeater, right? We have this device in this system, it called repeat panel. Let's introduce about the device now. If you have any questions, you can record in the chat tag here. So next step, it is introduction about the sensors. Here it is the sensors we can offer now of the sensors. The first one, the basic small detector, 2-weight base, with basic function only small detection, and with EN50.7 certification. And the second one, the basic heat detector, with 2-weight base, with EN54.5 certification. This two, it is the basic series detector, only do the detection for the smoke heat. The next two sensors here, it is no basic function. It can support remote indicator or NONC relay. It used to connect indicator, maybe fit for some like the hotel or some apartment sceneries. And the second one, it with NONC relay output, it can make alarm linkage from sensor to third-party system or to the third-party alarm system like that directly from the detector. No need to throw the panel like that. Includes smoke and heat, two types. And the next one, it is multi-sensor smoke and heat. It is basic series with EN54.5.7. And the next one, it is CO sensors with NONC relay function and CE certification. And NG LPG sensor forward with NONC relay function, CE certification. Do you have any questions for the sensors here? And it is the coverage range for the sensor. Here I list the small detector and heat detector. So when you design the solution about the numbers of the sensor, you can follow this table here. Next one, it is some special detectors like the beam detector. It used to cover a big space. The installation position it is up to more than 12 meters heat. The range it is from 10 to 100 meters coverage range. The second one it is proof flame detector. You have two types with triple IR detection or trouble IR detection with UV. We get A test and IEC certification now, and it is two-way addressable. And the third one, it is the linear heat detector. We offer the products to cover some complicated struggle inside device or inside the buildings to help you make full monitoring for the all important object here. It is selectable threshold from 68 degrees to 138 degrees. It is Euro listed product here. It can access through the input module to the addressable system. For the manual points, we have two modules. The first one, it is normal one without the cover. Built, both of them built in telephone jack with EN54.11 standard certification. So if you want to the manual point with cover, you can order this one. And the next pack, it is about the alarm device, the south stop, addressable south stop, and it is wall-mounted one. This is another addressable south stop. It is ceiling mounted one, with white appearance, popular in some like in some school or maybe like a hospital. It is fit for this environment. And south stop base for the forward detector to help make the alarm indication for the fire worker to help to guidance about the alarm location in real situation. And the last one, it is the repeat panel. It can help you to display and transmit the event information to every location to extend the display about the event. Usually we install in the entrance exit about each floor to help to people quickly check the information. Next pack, it is about all kinds of modules in our system. The first one, it is the input module with one input channel for monitoring and monitoring about the external system with LED indicate. And also the module support the offline checking about the wiring, the connection. And the second one, it is output module with one output and operation success feedback signal here with two LED indicate, one for the output operation, another for the feedback about the successful operation for the control external system. And the third one, it is about the I/O module with one input channel and one output channel. It will be released recently, maybe in next month, with two indicate also for monitoring about the input-output channel with offline checking. It used for the monitoring and the control for the external system. And next one, it is the broadcast module. It can help you control the broadcasting system of also we offer the broadcast system. So in this module, it helps you to control the output signal to the solder with in the system. Yeah, like that. Next one, it is iteration module. It is very popular in the system to protect from the short circuit and like close circuit like that. And the next one, it is the zoom module. Also have to indicate about the communication state about with between the module and the detectors. And last one, it is the repeat module. It means the communication repeater. It have to enhance the communication signal between the loop. Donate only the repeat panel. Repeat module need a power supply. Others modules only powered by the loop directly. Next pack, it is wireless substation here. It includes a wireless small heat, MCP, source of and gateway. It make the flexible application. Recently, we are prepare the 915 MHz frequency system to support application in Philippines. Because the law from Philippines requirement for this frequency. And for our system, for one FACP, it supports maximum 19 gateway. And for the wireless sensor, maximum 512 wireless node per FACP. And also, we are applying the EM54 certification for the subsystem also. I know the Hikvision already fair this system in Philippines for some days, but they don't have the EM54 certification. So if we get this EM54 certification, I think we can make the competition to Hikvision, and also we have more like advantage to compete. Now we come to.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Hi.
And I want to ask about manual call point.
Okay.
I see manual call point include jackpot. How to connect with fire telephone panel.
You mean how to connect the manual call point to the loop, right?
Manual call point, yes, jackpot in manual call point. How to connect to fire telephone panel.
There is a telephone jack inside,
Yes.
built in, and for the third party like mobile telephone, mobile handset, you can insert to the holder the telephone jack directly, and you need to access the terminal inside the MCP to the telephone system to make the communication. So it just offer a terminal to help you connect the mobile handset with the telephone system. I can show you a diagram. Wait for a moment. Can you see the new presentation here? Here it is about this is MCP. This one. So it can connect the mobile handset to the system, but you need to connect the MCP to the system also, like that. It is clear for the questions. Okay, if it is clear, we back to the addressable system. Now we come to the application. The first one is the commercial building. In the building, you can deploy the system in every floors and connect in the roof by the fire alarm cable signal not here. And in the FACP, we can measurement and monitoring for all systems to monitoring the full building's safety from fire. And if you have multi buildings in your project, you can deploy multi panels, make cascade to one whole system, and add to the DSS Pro platform to make the IoT system. And also with the platform, you can like entrance exit solution, and also like the entrance solution, the CCTV solution together to one big smart building solution. So we offer the distribute channel about the CCTV customer. And the specific deployment, we can install the, besides the FADS, also can install the broadcast and telephone system in here. And the linkage, like the module can access with the fire water system to make the monitoring and control, and like the fence control system like that. And for the repeater, we install close to the elevator entrance exit to help people quick check for the fire event location. And also the manual cobalt for like indicate with the alarm device. And also we can deploy the flame detector camera here, flame detection camera here to make CCTV and the fire alarm, traditional fire alarm mix solution. Next series, it is history building application. For some historical building, we cannot install by the holder. We cannot damage the building, the struggle. So we use the wireless solution it is like a cable-free, battery-powered with wireless connection, ultra-long standby, and also wiring-free. It is like very easy to installation and very easy to application. It offers a drive-free installation, like what we say just now, and flexible deployment. Even like the exhibition Sun series, it is temporary struggle building, so we can use this solution. After the finish the usage about the building, we can remove it very easy. And also with the various solution, we can monitoring uh, management in the cloud platform. It is very flexible application. And the next one, it is like the factory application. We offer the multi-detection, like from optical smoke, bin, and linear heat, with full monitoring for brand series. Because in the series, we have the normal struggle, normal building, and the oil tank or all kinds of tank here, and the very complicated struggle building, machine building, and also some place with very open space like that. So it is complicated series. We offer all kinds of detectors. The first one, it is the beam detector. It is the coverage range here. With this device, we can make monitoring to the tank tower 0 like that, and it supports the IR fast response. It is detection to the fire, and with the explosion-proof design, it is more safe, and the detection range up to 60 meters away. And for the storage, like maybe data center, because they're in some big factory, it includes a data center for all kinds of systems, and also the storage place for important goods, the resource, or maybe the machine like that. So we can use the beam detector to cover these kinds of space. The installation heat up to 12 meters heat, and also the detection distance up to 100 meters. So we can cover all over the space to prevent the fire by smoke detection. It is easy installation because we offer the beam detector with auto calibration function. So just install and make calibration. So we don't need to configure anymore for it in future. And the last one, the linear heat detector, like the demo here, inside oil tank, the transmission device, and also the distribution equipment block. It is very complicated function. It is very complicated space here. All kinds of space. It is very small or maybe very strange. So we can use the cable to make the full monitoring for all kinds of space for important device, important goods here. And for the cable, we can offer different kinds of the temperature threshold here. The detection distance can up to 500 meters detection range here. And do you have any questions? Sorry. Do you have any questions for the application and the key features? linkage program. Yeah, we support the configuration for the linkage application. I will introduce later after this session. We offer the Modbus protocol to integration. You can clean because there is maintenance time for for the system. In different scenarios, the dust maybe the effect different. The affection of dust it is different in different scenarios. So according to a real situation. Yeah, it is easy to open. I see the question about the telephone system. We can offer the connection instruction to you. It is very clear, so you can um, make the system design with other brand telephone system for reference like that. Okay, then we come to next stage. Next stage it is about alarm linkage. In this tag, I will introduce you about the detailed information about our FACP alarm linkage formula. The first step, it is about the ruler. As you know, for in traditional addressable system, the sensors uh, not only has a address, but also the user code for the alarm linkage function. So our ruler, our user code, the struggle, it is like that. With the building number, unit number, floor number here, logic address, device type. Here, the first one, building number, second one, unit number, floor number, it is defined by the user. If you don't define this part information, it is zero. It should zero for each one. So the default it is 0000050 and logic address and the default device type. So each addressable device has a unique user code. So it could be changed randomly. And in here, the device type, all addressable detectors, MCP, all kinds of addressable devices, come with factory default setting. But for the module, because you need to define it again, according to the third-party system. If you access the phone system, you can define the module phone system. If you detect like alarm system, you need to define to alarm system. And for the logic address, it is like each address devices in a loop. And location information. The location information, it is defined all buildings unit floor number first. Default it is 0. And for the device type, there is a device type list for the system. If you want to define it again for the module, you can refer to it in this pack. So for example, if I get a fire device like small detector, I don't need to change again. It comes with 01 as default. And if I buy a solder, I deploy the solder, the user code, device type, it is 05 as default. I don't need to change again. But if I get the module, input module, IO module, output module, it is here 08 as default, 09 as default. So you need to change to like a smoke detector if I connect 10 smoke detector in the input module. So I need to define it again to 01. So when the fire alarm triggers in the small detector below the module, it will report to the system smoke detect fire alarm like that. And also for some like input module you want to monitoring for elevate or some other kinds of system, you need to redefine follow the list. Okay, it is the struggle. It is the struggle for the first generation panel, the old one. For Note 1, we already changed the struggle to the number, logic address, device type, directory. It is more fit for your requirement. Because in the old panel, the zone, the defined zone, it is fixed as default from 01 to 001 to 032, the zone 1 as default. We cannot change it in old panel system, but in the second generation system, the FACP Note 1, we can change it. It is editable. Okay, if it is clear, I come to next step. It is logic introduction. We have 4 logic simple here. The first one, it is AND. Second one, OR. Third one, it means any numerical value from 0 to 9. And the last one, it is the same numerical value. The first two, it is used between user codes. The condition 1, like here, the struggle, condition 1, condition 2, condition n, to result 1, result 2, result n, to make the linkage. And there's the activation code also behind the condition. For example, as default, it is 0100. The 01, it means active, 00 means stop. And like the last two later, it is the delay time from 00 to 99 seconds. So the demo, for example, for the end here, the 01, it means building 1, unit 1, and floor 10. And the loop address, LA, it is 010. And small detector, device type, small detector, 01. And the activation code, 01 activate without delay. It is default for conditional. And similar, building 2, 02, unit 3, 54, LA 100, and heat detector 02 device type activation. Trigger fire alarm, the result like that. And second demo, it is O, logic O, with like similar. It means anyone, either the building C1 or one of them check it, the result it is active like that. And the third one use like any numerical. It can use like if either the building float small detector or building floor. It means in this all this error, anyone along linkage and all this another error to anyone check it together. This is all anyone. It means in these two error, any one small detector check it. The result it is active. And the last one, with the synchron here, it means in these two error, the same, with the same building, because here I mean here with the same place. It means any two building with the same error, small detector check it. The result it is active. Maybe some it is a little complicated, so we can come to the application. You can check the application demo. I think in this step you must have some questions. You can feedback. We can discuss. Do you have any questions for the linkage application? If it is clear for you, all of you, we come to the demo video about the wiring and configuration for the system, the demo, how to demo. Okay. is about registration. After the encoder for every addressable device, we come to registration for the all system sensors. And after registration, we go to next step. It is defined. In here, we can like device info. It means detailed information. You can like a backup for the detector. For example, I can write a location, installation location. Like if I install in building 1, floor 3, room 4, I can write information here. Like that, I write floor 3 and rent 1 here. And for small detector, we can change the sensitive from high sensitive to low sensitive, because in some place, like for example, in the factory, there is a lot of dust to affect the alarm. For the module, this one, it is input module. We can define the input signal. It is NO or NC here. And also there's a function called line check. The line check here, it means the offline checking function you want to enable or disable for the connection. And for the steering, there also the analog configuration here value, like the mode, working mode, you can configure light only, steering only, or light and steering together. It is default mode. And also, you can, and for this one, it is the reserve function. You don't need to configure. And it is about basic configuration when deployment in a system. Do you have any questions or even some wiring you want to know about? And this video, it is about upgrade for the basic. About the linear heat detector. The input module. and also the camera. The brand detector.
对对对对对对，快来快来，OK OK，
Long linkage. And the ASD system. Long linkage here. And the configuration overview. Here you can write the long linkage directory and modify delay. Okay, it is about the overview, but I think we don't have too much time to introduce one by one. Do you have any questions like you want to know about which parts of the system? I share a Google Paint link URL in here. You can download all the how-to video from the linkage. Co-file department. We will offer the GMS module in H1. We are prepared for this module. So I think with this module, you can realize this requirement. Okay, I think we back to here, the last one. There is a configuration tool for the system configuration, include alarm linkage. We have a document about how to use that. Here I introduce the most important part. In here, this pack, it is alarm linkage. Here it is conditioning input. Here you can input the user code of device and equipment type and the logic I suggest just now between the user code and or two kinds of logic. And here you can write several conditional and make the logic to make a whole condition in left side. And in the right side, also right side here, it is result with user code, equipment type, and the activation or stop to type 00 or 01, and with delay. And here, I'll save current date, and it can output a formula, linkage formula, so you can write here and export to the system. It is almost training about the addressable system. I think now we can flexible discussion.